Alright, hello. You can see my messy desktop, but that's okay.
It's better than doxing my Steam profile like last time.
That's fine. You'll just get fans giving you friend requests. Wow.
Sure, I don't know.
Alright, so we're recording this at, I think like 3 a.m. right now. At least that's what my body's internal clock is telling me. The jet lag has been very interesting since I got back. I slept from like midnight to 4 a.m. and then just abruptly woke up.
The game audio seemed too loud, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Is it too loud, like coming out of the speakers too, do you think?
No.
Okay. I
think
couldn't
that's
remember what we
fine.
had it last time.
I don't know, I just saw the levels and was like, that seems like almost as loud as our speaking volume, which means the second episode might suck really bad.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even check the second episode.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's, it's maybe better that people didn't hear those things anyways.
We're also in the middle of a run because we just played some more yesterday before bed.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was like lying on the
I
couch
didn't win, so...
watching Cole play, and then I was like falling asleep. Like I could not stay awake for the life of me. We go to bed. I sleep like 4 hours maybe. I wake up at like 4 a.m. just like wide awake. Like in my mind it's just day. It's time to go do things. And I get up and I do some work and I'm just at my computer until like 10-ish. And then I went back to bed and then suddenly it's like, oh, now it's bedtime. And Cole woke me up again at like 1. And I genuinely feel like I should have slept for 8 hours then. Like, my brain is like protesting.
Well, you like half woke up at like 12:30 and you were like, half an hour. So I was like, okay, half an hour.
You gave me my promised half hour. But really I wanted... it. Right now it feels like when you wake up really early for a flight or something. You know? And you've set an unreasonable alarm. Ooh, that's kind of spicy. Are you going to try to like manip your HP to stay? I guess it doesn't really matter.
No,
Because if it gets higher than that, it'll just lower to that point.
You see this little golden gentleman?
Whoa.
$10.
Not bad. It's kind of subtle. I thought it would be more evident and obnoxious or something. Yeah, Hangover is interesting. It's it makes you realize how much we kind of take for granted having like a circadian rhythm.
You mean okay?
Circadian.
Circadian. And you mean jet lag, not hangover. Hangover's the effect in Hades. That's how wobbled you are.
Oh man.
I feel like an asshole, and I don't like mean it like this aggressively, but you're just actually like, I need you to know that you are not okay right now.
This is like a historical level of flubs. That's true. And I'm a flubber in the best of times, so this is getting
It's getting a little out of hand.
a little unmanageable, a little distanced from the human language. What was it that I said last night? Georgeopoulos?
Yeah, George Stroumboulopoulos is Georgeopoulos.
But that was sad too because I spent like a good minute internally trying to think of what his name was, and the closest I came was Georgeopoulos.
I think I made it too quiet now.
Ooh.
Now let's pick a thing here first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get a little weak stacking going. Can you apply both weak and hangover
Yeah, you
simultaneously?
can apply like as many effects as
Good.
you want.
In true warlock mode. By the way, the reason my desktop is so messy, not that this is like at all an excuse, it's that the program I used to take screenshots for like anime and stuff for videos just auto saves it to the desktop, and then I just like never move it. So it's not that I psychotically choose to save things to the desktop until it got this busy.
Lazily.
I just lazily save them to the desktop, which I think is a lot better. I've never really understood the obsession with like a super aesthetic desktop anyways, you know?
Well, it just makes it easier to find stuff.
But like, I find stuff by opening start and just typing what I want, you know?
It's because you're old school.
I'm old school like that. I use my keyboard a lot. It's handy.
Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay. We got shit to burn. That was your first one, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that was on video, but we got the second Death Defied. So we making progress. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. No, people go to all these links to install like desktop mods,
Well, that's just
make it look
'cause
like
they're
super
nerds.
clean, and I know, but like,
Got my rain meter on, so it looks like I'm logging into Sword Art Online.
I'm a nerd, but I don't want to log into Sword Art Online. I want to log into like the 4 different websites I look at, and that's what occupies the space on my desktop all the time. I never just have it like open to the desktop. I don't get why I do that. I also, it's totally black because Ryan one time said, do you want to try the black desktop challenge, where you just make your desktop totally black for a week?
Why is it a challenge?
I don't know. I said, that's not a challenge. I'll do that like forever. I don't even remember what it was before, but now it is forevermore just black. Like your phone backdrop, I kind of get that. Like the lock screen and stuff, you see that a lot, but I don't know. If anyone's watching this, please let me know. Do you like pimp your desktop? Do you make it look pretty?
Do you pimp your desktop?
Yeah, you know, like pimp my ride,
Yeah.
not like pimp it out.
Yeah, no, I understood that much.
Do they have new outfits?
No?
Oh. Huh. I didn't remember all these like pink accents.
Maybe you're just too sleepy.
Maybe
Now
I was
you're
too
wide
sleepy.
awake.
Now I don't know if that's true. I'm like wide something.
You know, your eyes are open, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's a low bar, but I've cleared it.
I shall make you eat those careless, inappropriate remarks. Come, Asterius, to war!
I never noticed these spectators that are in their own little like inner booth or whatever.
Oh
too.
yeah, they're like in these pods and
Yeah.
they're directly in the line
Yeah,
of
it's
fire.
like kind of scary for them.
Well, they're already dead, right?
I guess, yeah. I wonder if I would be the type to recreationally die in a world where death is like meaningless.
Like, that was a whole Family Guy episode. Remember?
No.
It's the first
maybe?
death episode where he's voiced by Norm Macdonald.
Oh, that's
Where
like,
it's like he gets injured. It's like season 2.
I think that might be season 1. Isn't that like one of the first episodes? Period.
No, it's
Death
like
Has a
really
Shadow?
early season 2.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember that one. I forgot that was.
In
what
season
happened in
1,
it.
they're too busy trying to get "Whoa, ass ahoy" over as some sort of catchphrase. Ass ahoy, Peter. Ass ahoy.
Okay, you say trying to get over, but it's kind of like that Our Atheist quote where is it not actually a successful catchphrase? We say it all the time.
That are atheist. What? I don't.
Okay, so there's this guy on Our Atheism that very famously made a thread that was like, I'm not a professional quote maker, but I thought I'd try my hand. And it was, today I am enlightened,
Oh,
not by the blessings of a phony god,
that was that
but
guy. Okay.
because I am enlightened by my own intelligence.
yeah, okay,
Something like this.
That's
yeah.
famous. Yeah, I've heard that.
So it's like a very classic kind of like failure that becomes a success through its failure, you know, like ass ahoy.
Ass ahoy.
Whoa, ass ahoy.
Whoa, I'm enlightened by my own intelligence. Ahoy.
It really is like something Brian would say. You know, maybe Family Guy heads out there will disagree and saying I'm being too hard on the dog, but
I'm being too hard on the dog.
it's kind of annoying.
Well, that's kind of the whole point of his character in this poem, I believe.
Whoa, that was a scary
Okay.
favor. Whew, oh, jeez.
Yeah, I should have been spamming the spin attack way more. I kind of forgot how good it was.
Yeah, I feel like you've got most of your DPS tied up in that.
Yeah.
Some sort of pancake man is playing Balatro.
Your friend smiles. Oh.
Oh, nice.
I don't get any of that shit. Ooh.
jerky store.
Oh, I don't want to drop my health. I forgot. I have the collar still. Never
Oh,
mind.
so that would allow you to switch your keepsake
in
mid-run?
between floors, yeah.
Ah, that's interesting.
There's a lot of keepsakes you get from like the first nectar with the gods.
Mm.
Pardon me. Is like when you have it, you're guaranteed to get one of their boons. Like you're guaranteed to get them as like a reward.
Mm-mm. That's
And
kind
then
of neat, yeah.
as you're holding it, like it also makes the chance that they are gonna give you a good one higher.
I
Like
see,
a
I
rare
see.
one. So
Yeah,
you kinda can, like-
hot swapping to that.
yeah,
when-
if you have like a run built around and you know you need something, then you can kind of hot it up.
Conversely, I guess if you get a few favors that it's like, oh, I want to like dash max or whatever.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
grab
yeah.
your dash keepsake or something like this. What does that very expensive diamond do?
Oh, that's the reward you get from beating the Bone Hydra, and you can spend that on, I don't know, a few things.
Huh. Wait, so you get one every time you beat the Bone Hydra? And you can
Yeah.
just get another one there?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
just
okay.
buy one if you have the money.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes it'll be like the Titan blood that you get from beating Hades and the Furies, or it'll be like Ambrosia that you get from beating Theseus.
I see.
Mysterious.
I guess I'd never really paid attention to those items before because it was like, I don't know. I'm like slowly transitioning from the part where I'm observing this and I just kind of assume there's just gonna be like a lot of shit I like don't understand. To like, oh, okay, I get enough now that like I'm kind of curious about everything. You know, like I
yeah,
can
yeah.
slot everything in. So stuff like that, it's like, wait, there's just 6 items sitting there. What the hell is that? Alright, now this was a little while ago. But I do want to call out one of, I think, the strangest kind of intersection of diegesis and dialogue and game mechanics. Where you broke a pot with coins, and he said, some urns have coins in them, don't they? And I was like, what a trite observation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know, that's the type of trite observation you would make in real life.
I suppose so,
I feel
yeah.
like there are so many situations where we've like gone somewhere and just been like, oh, I guess that is how that works.
No, that is actually totally true. The number of times in Japan I was like,
Some
this vending machines have coffee. This vending machine has coffee in it, huh? No, that's true. That's true. I was a little harsh on that line in my mind, but it is pretty realistic.
This is for you, goddess. You're so gorgeous.
Yeah, drink up, bud.
Reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, what am I to do but give you something in return?
So yeah, her thing.
What's that do? Do you remember?
Well, it's one of the god things, like I just
Oh, so,
described.
okay. So they don't do anything besides that. They just skew the odds.
Yeah,
I see. I see.
I thought there was a list of them in there for some reason, but there's not. Oh, this actually might be more useful than the fucking thing I already have, but I did take a boon for it. But yeah. I was gonna go for
Do they
it.
get offended if you skip their boon? Or first off, can you skip their boon?
I don't think there's a way to skip. You can replace stuff, and I think they do go like.
What the hell?
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, we do a little hangover stacking. Do
Yeah.
a little Hangover Part 2. A movie I have never seen and I think will never see.
Freaking sweet.
I'm like kind of curious to rewatch the original Hangover. Cause like I think I liked it when I first saw it.
Wait, so you've only seen the first one?
Yeah.
You've never seen part 2 and 3?
No, never.
That's kind of surprising. I thought usually that was kind of a in for a penny, in for a pound thing with those movies.
You would think so, yeah. I think
I
it
guess
was...
maybe just because I saw them on like VOD, so I wasn't like, oh, I gotta go to the theater to
Yeah,
see
no,
the new Hangover.
I saw the first one in theaters, yeah.
It was just like, I guess I'll just watch all of these. And I was like, oh, this sucks.
I saw the first one because Zach Galifianakis was in it, who I was very much enjoying on the Tim and Eric show. If you haven't seen, you or the viewers, the Terry Green acting school sketches on Tim and Eric Awesome Show, they're like phenomenal.
I've seen some of them for sure.
And then I think Between Two Ferns had started up at that point too.
Yeah, that was pretty
It was
popular.
like around that time.
Especially with the old fucks your age.
So it's kind of hard to picture this, but it was actually very surreal to see him in like a Hollywood movie with like other famous actors, and not just being like a weird gremlin on some kind of obscure internet type comedy. I remember being a little annoyed because I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so maybe this is unfair, but it seems like most of his humor is like he'll say something wacky, and then like Ed Helms is like, check out the weirdo or whatever, you know?
Oh, what the frick? That doesn't make any freaking sense.
Yeah, you're a lone wolf, but we're a pack. All right, you know, I don't know. And I was just like, you don't need to do that. Like, nobody's doing that on the Tim and Eric show. It's self-evident.
Yeah, well, the Tim and Eric show had less widespread appeal, I would say.
Yeah, but
It's
you
not
know,
like
I was being a
average dude bro in college being like, bro, did you see Sexual Romance?
that's what I was doing in college.
Yeah, but that's because you were kind of a genius. Most people you ran into would be like, this is fucking weird. Why is he like naked? Is this gay? It was like, consider the era
That's
you were
true. Yeah,
you were
that's
in.
true. It's kind of crazy how much that has now actually become kind of the mainstream. Where I think now a lot of Tim and Eric sketches would go over like, oh, haha, like, I get it. So yeah, it's kind of like a Zach Galifianakis elitist at the time.
Zach Galifianakis elitist.
One can imagine such a thing.
Guy who's watching Better Call Saul and is like, you haven't even seen Tom Goes to the Mayor. You don't know. You don't know when he played the low G and broke the darn.
I do kind of feel that way about Bob Odenkirk, though. That's true. That's true.
Everyone's loving him now, but no one was bigging up Mr. Show.
You don't go this stuff.
Maybe, okay. Transition into one of your favorite topics.
Okay.
Do people have this sort of attitude around wrestlers that were big in the indies and then come to AEW or WWE or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I have that attitude. Motherfucker.
I said that really being sure the answer was yes, but...
Like, especially like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, people will be like, whoa, it's crazy how good they are. It's unbelievable. And it's like, you can watch them be good for like 10 years all over the internet for free. You just have to look it up.
Yeah, no, I get it. I have the same sort of frustration.
Yeah, I don't know. I get it, but it's also funny to laugh at.
Yeah,
Because it is still like, even though it's like real and I respect it, sometimes when you see a guy who still calls him like Kevin Steen or whatever, I'm like, okay, like I get it, but also like, it's been like a decade. He signed in 2014, brother. Like,
And you can tell when it's coming from like just wanting to show off your knowledge versus like genuinely getting some sort of happiness and excitement about referencing it or whatever.
yeah, well, that's like Ultimate Wrestling fan thing online is just like, I need people to know how smart I am. It doesn't actually matter what the thing is.
Like, what was it in... Was that in Ottawa? Alpha...
Oh, and Hamilton, the guys who were
Hamilton,
like,
yeah.
we know about Ethan Page's fucking shitty indie fed from Hamilton. It's like, wow, great.
Yeah, that one felt very forced, where it was like, are you actually like a huge fan of that era of his career and you want to like get hyped for that because you're
It's
seeing
like-
him now, or is it just like, you know, this?
It feels
little
like
trivia.
I don't know. It feels like if I just like was at a show in Toronto and started chanting for the CN Tower, it's just like, yeah, you're like a local. Obviously, you're aware of this thing.
I do kind of like the idea of just cheering for the CN Tower.
Guys were like, no way, Edge referenced the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's like, yeah, he's from fucking Southern Ontario.
Would it be like going to a Melee tournament and watching Cody play and being like, IBDW!
That would just be, yeah.
Do some work!
That would be funny just because it's also like a worse name.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing is that sometimes it's like, I don't know.
They made the right call. Like,
Every once in a while, it is like, yeah, a guy changes his name, and it's like, oh, well, this used to be like really fucking bad. Like, I don't know, even just like for a brief time, Swerve, instead of just going by Swerve Strickland, was calling himself like Swerve the Realist on the Indies, and it was like, this
yeah.
is kind of not a good name.
that's like the name of a SoundCloud rapper that's like 10 years behind the trends.
Well, that's kind of his whole vibe. But
All right, here's one. I know that I can't be unbiased about this because I wasn't there, but looking back at it, Dean Ambrose as Moxley's name just feels weird to me.
yeah.
Like, it sounds like a Harlequin romance character.
Yeah, it's a very porny name.
Yeah, and it just doesn't seem to fit with like the aesthetic or like all the stuff with the shield. Like,
Yeah.
where's the grit?
I don't really. I think like Dusty Rhodes gave that to him. I don't know.
By the way, I'm sorry for your death, but I think that one was kind of a lost cause.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
With
seems-
no Death Defiance,
Yeah, I was gonna
a
say
hard spot.
It seems like it's tough to go in there with no Death Defiance. 'Cause
Even just getting to the second phase, I was like, oh, that went okay.
bro just AOE's you.
I gave a boastful Zacharias and talk it up some more.
Like Morpheus's shitty little twink voice cracks me up.
I was quite boastful in my day.
Oh, they're buds.
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
that, yeah.
Everyone here just kind of like chats with each other sometimes.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Those of our prince.
I like it.
What can I say? I try. It's still not there.
Do you have like a kind of an order of operations for these purchases?
This.
Not really. I don't
Or
know.
just on whims?
Just kind of see what I have, like what I am able to get, and I'm like, well, that's probably I should get that.
Mm-hmm.
A commemorative board.
Is this? Oh yeah, is this like Employee of the Week or something?
Yeah.
Ah, because I saw Skelly was up there one time. I like that. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very
See
cute.
my face up on that wall, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, ouch.
And we're gonna get some fish going right now. I'm pretty sure.
We had a couple here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some extra gems.
Love that.
I think I can unlock the next part of that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to back out, but oops, whatever.
I got 2 keys. Whatever.
Well, there's nothing I can buy anyways, so I'll just get more keys. Who gives a fuck?
I give you some.
Now I've got 13 keys. Holy crap, Lois.
Holy
What's that
crap.
drinking, mate?
Hey, goddess.
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
I can't get over her voice acting. It's so good.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, here's a drink, babe.
I'm serious. You're really giving that to me.
Just like the subtle like echoing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people try to do this kind of effect a lot, and I feel like it's
Well, I mean-
usually way too cheesy.
It's done in post-production.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I don't know, the way you were praising
sorry,
the voice
sorry.
acting, the first thing you brought up was the echoing. I was like, hold on a second.
no.
This is
How
not-
does she just do that?
This is not the ultimate ventriloquism.
No, I meant like the voice performance as a whole, including
Yeah.
mastering and effects and stuff. I think is very cool.
Your Highness, I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so bye.
Thanks.
Right,
Does
later, bitch.
Dusa like do anything mechanically, or is she just chilling?
What do you should do anything? She's keeping the house clean, motherfucker.
But there's no like transaction mechanic thing with
No,
her.
no,
Okay,
no.
okay.
You can just become friends with her.
Okay, that's nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty huge.
Be honest, I'll just smash into this too.
Okay, alright.
Like, we do actually want more Death Defiances pretty badly, but
I
at
mean,
least now, right, that we have that health thing, it means we don't have to have the Cerberus trinket to start with 100. So now we can start leveling up the Skelly thing that gives us an extra Death Defiance.
Okay.
And,
What are you going with today?
Oh, Dark Thirst is on this. Okay, well, in that case, kind of want to just do another spear run.
Yeah, Spear's pretty cool.
Especially since we haven't beaten the zero heat on it yet, because that means we'll just get a bunch of darkness from the bosses, which is also good.
Yeah, yeah.
There's look, golden urn right there, bud.
Whoa, and you got 70 already.
See how far you've come, Patrick, and I am confident that
What was
you
I gonna say?
will
Oh yeah, you got those econ online now.
look forward to work on
Allow me to propose this.
Propose, okay.
Propose. Infinite gold, no gameplay, just continually start and quit runs. Oh wait, no, this isn't the currency that carries over.
No.
Yeah, sorry, just kidding. I got mixed up between this and like the gems currency. Oh.
Chaos Gate right out the gate. That's
Alright,
exciting.
okay. I mean, it's the best time to get it, because
Yeah, you want it early. Well, it's
early,
really
easy
risk.
fights.
This guy's so awesome. I love Chaos.
Yeah, this design is so nuts. It reminds me of the Berserk Bethel...
Bail it.
Bail it. Thank you. That one
Berserk-
wasn't even a flood.
The
I
Berserk
just didn't know what it
Bethlehem
was
sounded like what you were
called.
going for. And I was like, that's interesting.
Often if it's like a word I have never said out loud before, it just sort of like exists in my head as like a rough memory of the
Oh
different
yeah,
consonants.
you don't have a voice in your head.
No, yeah. Yeah, fun fact. I really don't have much of an internal monologue. Like, I kind of do. I can articulate stuff in my head if I deliberately choose to. But I don't read out loud in my head. When I read, it just like hits me. I don't know how to describe it. It's pretty nice because I can read really fast because of it. But then I think it also leads to more reading errors and mispronouncing words.
There's definitely some comedy
Yeah.
involved.
I'm kind of a flubber, you know, I'll admit it. I've been in denial, but I'll admit it. I'm a flubber.
Did you ever watch Flubber?
I think so. As a kid.
Hey, I don't really remember anything about it.
Does it have Jerry Lewis?
Isn't that Robin Williams?
Robin Williams? Is there like an old flubber that has Jerry Lewis?
Maybe?
Why do I associate it so much with Jerry Lewis? But I think you're right, yeah, the one from when I was a kid was Robin Williams.
Because he's kind of a nutty professor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He is the nutty professor.
Did you ever watch the Eddie Murphy Nutty Professor, where he's like 10 characters in a fat suit? Or like
I
meet
think-
Meet the Clumps.
I did also see it as a kid, and I saw Meet the Clumps, and I think I like had no idea which movie was which. There was a lot of movies I would watch at my babysitter's place that she would just kind of put on, and I like maybe wasn't paying attention and was
She was
just
like, they'll probably like this.
yeah, I was just kind of vibing. And I think Flubber and Nutty Professor and Clumps were all in that category.
I like the Aries Call. Can you give me the Aries Call?
Yo, what's up?
Perhaps at a rarity?
Keep that together, huh?
Is the guy in God of War Ares? No. He's trying to kill Ares. He's Kratos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He becomes the new God of War after the first
Right.
game.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the Greek part of the franchise, he has just killed every god except like Aphrodite and like a couple others.
Because they're like buds.
She just wasn't involved. There's a scene in God of War 3 where you fuck Aphrodite and you fuck her so good that her concubines come just from watching.
Wow.
Because it was like 2009 and that was badass.
And you could even see the nipples.
You could see nipples. That's
It's
true.
crazy. In Electronics Gaming Monthly, they showed screenshots of the nipple scene, but they censored the nipples. But they promised you this censorship would not be in the game. And I was like, I need to get a PS2. And then I got a PS2, and all I played was Persona and Final Fantasy games.
Bruh. Well, good
I made
ones
my
on there.
choice. I made my choice.
Some good
I
ones,
stand by
anyways.
it.
I don't know. Persona 3, you're not huge into, but
Or no, I played Persona 4. Sorry.
yeah, that was on there too.
Yeah, P4 was great.
Persona 4 is pretty cool.
I was just talking to Glove about P5 this morning. He started playing it on the PC.
Oh yeah.
He'd already played it on PS4 or whatever, but
Yeah. I still have to
Branches.
actually play the Royal Edition because I only ever played the original version on the PS3.
is it time for like a 200-hour Let's Play on the Kisi YouTube channel? Let's play P5?
So that's definitely a game I will just like mong out to for 12 hours at a time, and that is not good content. That's not very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, $69, not bad.
Well, it's plus 40%, so it's actually 97.
Oh shit, math. Oh damn.
This is the Chaos Boon. Oh, I thought this was the end. Okay.
Bro, you did not cast your net anywhere near that thing.
Looks like a knucklehead.
Yeah, you do look like a knucklehead fishing like that. Think that would have flown in Animal Crossing? No way. I guess that's a real gamer's game.
I'll buy the health up too, sure. Oh yeah, so this, if you take this, that's like the super boss fight where you have a fight with Karen.
Whoa! Oh, I like that. I like Shopkeeper as super boss.
Yeah, because he's like, that's my money, bro. But if you win, he gives you like 20% discount for the rest of the run.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
gives you like a membership card.
It's kind of interesting that the shop discount, I think, in most roguelikes is like not that big a deal, you know? In Balatro, it's just the vault voucher. It's as cheap as any other voucher. It shows up as a relic in Slay the Spire, and it's pretty hype,
In
but...
Spelunky, you just steal from the shop and kill the shopkeeper. And
yeah,
it's
it's
really easy.
another... I think he's meant to be, like, intimidating with the shotgun and stuff, but...
I don't know, you just
can
like
kinda
throw
just
something
stunlock
at him and then take a shotgun and then kill him.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I was surprised to hear in this game that fighting a presumably hard super boss only gets you a discount card.
That's quite enough.
But I guess in this game there's a lot more stuff that there's no reason not to buy. I guess, right? Like upgrades and stuff?
Yeah, I guess. I always find myself just like spending my money pretty actively anyways. Like you probably get through a lot of runs saving if you just want to get more of those resources at the end, but it just feels like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I understand the temptation. It's also like economy of time, right?
Yeah.
Where if you, even if it's inefficient, you try to like upgrade fast, accelerate your upgrades early in the run. It's like you get through the run quicker that way, right? Like
Yeah.
you're not just kind of like slowly grinding to the end and saving your resources for the optimal build. Because then you get to do less runs. Like, I don't know, that dynamic is pretty interesting to me. Doing early optimization also good for meta resources, I think, right? Because
yeah.
you get more opportunities to get more. So yeah, I don't know, it makes sense to me.
There's some stuff about it, like the flat earth.
I like the flat earth. There is some stuff about
Have I
it.
ever shown you that clip? It's AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson on the greatest WWE talk show of all time, Talking Smack. This is when Bryan was like forced retired and seemed to just be fucking around because he was like, I don't care if I get fired. And he
Double
just like
caps.
calls out AJ for being a flat earther. And he's like, well, I'm not a flat earther per se, but there's some things about it.
Some of this is real.
Offering to you
What a funny one, relevant. Do you know what the flat Earth explanation for jet lag is?
Oh no.
It's that when you're on the plane, they like dose you
That's awesome.
with something that like fucks up your circadian
Circadian.
rhythm. That one's gonna take a while. That one's.
Oh, my little hillbilly.
It's because I read too much. It's because I'm too educated that I can't say a wide variety of fairly common words.
Uh-huh.
Charon is beholden to your father's will.
You know, they say the reason... Because, like, when you're in a plane, you can see the curve of the Earth.
Yeah.
But that's not true, because obviously...
Curved windows.
Yeah, fisheye lens on every window on every plane.
Now, why none of the people in the fisheye windows, airplane size manufacturing industry has ever spoken up or leaked a product or posted on LinkedIn what their job title is, we don't know.
Said something.
But they're able to procure fisheye windows for every airplane on the planet. Like millions of airplanes.
chaos is giving you the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them. chance to ask her what they
Sorry, Meg.
All right, so you've never been on an airplane,
Nope.
correct? Yeah.
That's why I know the Earth is flat. I don't need to go on an airplane for you to prove it to me.
That's like kind of interesting to me as someone, you know, it's the statement that reeks of privilege, but I've been going on flights fairly regularly since I was like 5 years old.
I go on flights.
Like I can't, you know, really picture a world without air travel or whatever.
I also can't picture a world without air travel for the purpose of the professional wrestlers showing up in Canada.
That's
But,
good.
so I kind of get you.
You kind of get me.
I kind of
It's-
smell what the
it's
fucking gawk is cooking. If you know
integral.
what I'm saying.
Let me ask you this: what is your honest estimation of what airplane food is going to be like?
I don't fucking know. Probably
No?
like okay.
It is actually pretty okay.
Probably
yeah.
like McDonald's, like, you know,
No, it's not even. What it is
or
actually
like Hungry Man's.
No, it's like even better than that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it probably varies from airline to airline. I'm kind of a Air Canada loyalist.
I have no idea why.
not because I like them as a company or because they've ever been like good to me or that I think they have better anything than anyone else. It's just because of like credit card deals and stuff. It's the one that makes most sense for me to get. And the food on Air Canada is like mid restaurant tier.
Oh, that's like really good.
Yeah.
Get some Swiss Chalet on Air Canada.
Basically, I would say it's like Swiss Chalet tier. You often get
That's really good. That's
entree
better
with-
than mid restaurant. That's Canadian classic.
you get an entree with vegetables. You get a couple nice side dishes. You get a dessert, which is usually like a brownie or something, and it's pretty tasty.
You get your goy brick.
You get your goy brick. It's huge.
That's so.
I think I still have.
Delta Airlines free biscuit. Oh, they're feeding me goy slop. It's
Yeah,
like,
if you haven't seen that tweet, it's like and you sometimes get the feeling that anti-Semites are just like scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I mean, they like definitely are with some of the stuff they complain about.
It's
The Jews control the airline complimentary cookies. Is like, you're a fucking loser, dude. Oh, this is brutal, but I gotta take the hammer.
Hammer's so good. Hammer is hype.
I wish I could go see Eurydice.
Hammer, yes, heard him. Are you moving like really slowly when you run?
Yeah, that's the chaos thing I have. But when after this
Oh.
encounter, my special will do like 70% more damage.
All right, let's go.
So, and since that's our main damage right now, which, like, there are aspects of the spear that make a special run more viable, but I figured, I don't know, since we got an epic boon for it, we might as well try to make it work.
Yeah.
It's
I
basically
don't know, it
how I
seems to be
play all
doing
these
good.
runs.
It's
It's just like you
fun
get
that way,
something
too.
good, and then you're like, alright, well, let's see if this can go. Yeah, that seems good.
All right, specialing it up.
And see, now I move normal. Money.
But yeah, this tweet where the guy complains about the goy brick, which is the cookie you get for free on whatever airline.
On Delta.
He like manages some sort of natural optical illusion trick where it looks like gigantic.
Yeah.
Like it looks like the size of like a Kleenex box.
It's very bizarre.
It's very funny. I think I have some of those cookies in my backpack from the flight back.
Oh, were you on Delta?
No. Well, I think it's just a similar cookie.
You didn't have the official goy
I
brick.
didn't have the official goy. I got knockoff Canada goy brick.
That's no good.
the Tim Hortons goy brick.
Ever since Burger King bought them out.
All right, so you know what the deal is with airplane food?
What?
This is something I've read, and I don't know if it like completely makes sense to me. I think it's also probably just because they need to serve a whole bunch of people, but it's like it tastes blander than it is because of air pressure stuff, and because you are way up in the sky.
Because It tastes blander than it is because of the air pressure.
Okay, that sounds obviously wrong. Where's my phone? We're gonna confirm this live on air.
And my favorite, you walking away from it. I see where it is. It's right.
shit.
It was like behind you. My favorite game. Emily loses her phone and goes looking for it like a grandma.
Could be anywhere.
It could be any. That's kind of true. It could be anywhere technically.
Does airplane food taste bland?
You seem particularly light on
Due to the lack of moisture, our sense of smell reduces and this affects our judgment on food taste. Lower air pressure will also affect the sensitivity of our taste buds.
Huh.
As a result, our perception of saltiness and sweetness also drops. So that's the actual true deal with airline food
The cast.
and why people complain about it sucking.
That's
If you
interesting.
can kind of like mentally like compensate for it, which I've been trying to do, I think it's actually pretty good.
Me sitting there eating the airplane food and being like, okay, but I'm going to imagine that this is delicious.
I'm just like mentally adding salt. I am just gaslighting myself into getting bonus salt. What did you get?
Nothing good.
Oh.
All kind of crap. I thought maybe I could get some more special stacking, but
This is your third chaos in this run.
yeah, I guess
That's
so.
pretty spicy, yeah.
It's 'cause
What was the debuff this time?
yeah, once my thing falls out of an enemy, then I can't collect it for 10 seconds.
Hmm.
The insight as to just what sort of hideous monstrosity awaits me over on the next infernal island, Kira, mate.
I like that he still asks questions. Can he understand Karen, or is he just kind of like riffing?
He's just doing bits. It
I think
seems
he's
like.
doing bits, yeah.
have some help.
Really want any of these, but I'll take this because it's kind of useful. Okay.
The other thing, maybe you don't know about flights. For international flights, you can often get free booze.
Really?
Like, you can't probably just be like, give me 3 bottles of wine.
Sorry,
I
do
wanna
you
get
have
hammered.
the Coppola wine? If not, I'm not interested.
But basically, with some frequency, they come around and ask if you want drinks, and probably on every one of those occasions, you can ask for booze.
I just want a vintage Sprite, bro.
I never do it because, like, the idea of, like, being drunk while stuck on the airplane is, like, not appealing.
When you have to pee and you're in the air and you're trying to walk and you're like, I had too much Pappy.
And the bathroom is just, like, this box of torture.
I wonder what the best alcohol you could get on a plane is. If you could
That's a
get
good question.
Pappy Van Winkle.
I have asked for, like, cocktails in the past, and they've often provided just, like, simple mixed drinks, you know,
Yeah, like
rum and coke or a
screwdriver.
screwdriver. My mom often gets wine.
Well,
And then is like, I've got a headache, and I'm like, yep.
I wonder
I
why.
wonder why. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend that one to any novice flyers out there, because
I would. If you're afraid of something, you should just cope with it using alcohol.
so true, so true. Exams, a doctor's appointment.
I mean, I did get stoned before a lot of my exams in high school because I was like so stressed about them.
I had a friend that did that in high school because
I did like okay on them. I would get like B's. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's working.
It
My
kinda
friend
worked.
claimed that because he studied high, he should be high for the test.
I'm linking my brain to where my mindset was at.
Yeah. He was like,
That-
I don't know if he was convinced this was true or he just wanted to smoke weed, but
He
this was
just wanted to smoke weed.
this-
I think
this
even
was
for
what was
me, it
cited.
wasn't really like I probably would have done okay if I was sober as well. But I was
Hmm.
just like, this is funny to do, and also I am kind of stressed,
Yeah, I get it.
which is a bad idea and unhealthy.
Can you imagine smoking weed before a plane ride?
No, that
That
sounds
sounds like
awful.
you're gonna get arrested.
I mean, I don't know. People do like edibles and stuff before plane rides.
I mean,
It's not
it might not
it's
be
not
that bad.
illegal to be high.
To me, it's just like I want to put myself in the most like neutral, near catatonic state possible on the flight.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to sleep through it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean like I have particular debuffs because I'm hella tall, so flying's pretty miserable for me. But like, I don't know. It's just like the floor goes out the window when you get inebriated. And if you're suddenly like, wow, I'm having a bad time, it's like, okay, get fucked. There's nothing to do for however many hours until you land.
Yeah, it kind of
You're
seems
just
like a nightmare.
there. Yeah, yeah.
You like get too high and you get like a little scared, and then it's just like, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck.
Yeah. Sounds terrible. So all of this to say, truly psychotically, someone who's not me, and this is not your traditional legal dodge of saying, oh, haha, someone not me, but truly someone else I know,
Reaching.
took LSD before a flight. Doesn't that seem insane?
It sounds horrible.
Like, doesn't that seem you're setting yourself up for like the worst day of your entire life? Not even mentioning all of the stress and complications and nonsense of the airport. Crazy. Why would that person do that?
Local depressed homosexual.
Not even. Well, maybe.
No, this guy.
Oh, this guy. Why is he still chilling here? Go down to the proper house.
Because he's an Elysium, he'd have to be allowed into the house.
Oh. Oh, I thought Elysium was a higher tier than the house.
Oh man, these are all useless to me.
Oh, no.
I guess the health regen for now. That's fine.
Yeah, that one's like no downside at least.
It's like, oh, attack buff. I don't need that.
I'm just chucking.
I'm
doing the spear boomerang.
I don't know if you want to call it chucking.
Why? Wait, did I walk into a problem?
Oh, fuck, I don't know why I reacted to that. It's associated with racial.
Oh no, wait, no. Yeah. No, that is like a very ugly term. What I sort of said.
Yeah.
In a roundabout way. I apologize. That's my bad. There's a joke about that term in Bowfinger, a movie we should watch sometime. A very funny Steve Martin comedy.
That's Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy too.
Wow. Daddy Daycare himself.
They are suggesting a movie to Eddie Murphy's character, and they're saying it's based on Shakespeare. He's going, Shakespeare? Now I'm a spear shaker? What, next are you gonna call me? And he rants on and on and on, and the guy's like, I don't know what to do about this.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. It's a good movie. And I think it's fallen too soon out of kind of the 2000s comedy canon. I don't hear people talk about it, but it's very clever. The premise, to pitch it to any prospective listeners, is that Steve Martin is like a down-on-his-luck movie director. He can't get a hit. It looks like his studio is going to have to fold. He has all these like loyal actors that are just hoping for their big break, but he's like, yeah, I don't know. And then he gets this wild idea to get the biggest movie star in the land, played by Eddie Murphy, to appear in his movie without knowing that he appears in it. They're just going to show up in front of him and say their lines and film his reaction and call that the movie. And he tells the other actors, oh, he's like a hardcore method actor. You'll never see him out of character. You know, he's very busy, so he's not going to be like around the sets. But what they don't know is that this movie star is actually like going through total manic episodes and is totally psychotic and is losing touch with reality, and there's like this cult kind of manipulating him. So when he's launched into this sci-fi movie and people are coming up to him to talk about the aliens and did you get the file from the FBI agent and stuff, he just starts completely losing it.
It's a bit like a bit of a screwball comedy, perhaps.
Yeah, screwball is a good word for it. Hilarity ensues on many fronts. It's a good time. And I feel kind of, I don't know, it has almost like a Nathan-esque energy, even though it's all fictional. Just kind of the way they frame these scenes and like the kind of
even just having the
of
framing of like
coincidence.
people just kind of have to react to this weird shit.
Yeah. The framing of his scheme too of like this is how we make it work is the pitch. He's in the movie, but he doesn't know he's in the movie. Reminds me a lot of like the Johnny Depp episode and stuff. Just kind of like the opposite. Oh, and then of course Eddie Murphy plays multiple characters. They find the actor's twin brother, who's like this really nerdy kind of Urkel-y type.
God,
They're
Eddie
like,
Murphy
hey, we can
loves
film
playing
this guy.
multiple characters where one of them's a big nerd.
Yeah, he just likes putting on the glasses. So yeah, that's another a wrinkle in the plot. It was a very good time, and I highly recommend it. Maybe it hasn't aged well at all. I don't know. If I recommended a movie and it's full of transphobic jokes by mistake, my bad. I haven't seen it since I was like 13, maybe.
You were 13 and you were like, ha ha, that'll never be me. I don't know why you sound like Nelson Muntz.
Puberty hasn't hit yet, so I don't know what dysphoria means.
Aww.
Ooh, Aries time?
There is a reliable deliverer of death, it seems. And that makes 3 of us.
No, it's different for him. No, that's not what that means. Yo, burgers though?
No, I'm at full health.
You don't want to just eat them for the culture?
They wouldn't let me buy it. I like reflexively tried to buy it.
What was the sparkling thing on that, like, food cart?
It's probably some dialogue from the narrator.
Monster versus the blessed bonds of brotherhood.
I like these two. I like how tight they are. Alright, I'm not gonna suggest that this is like some sort of weird psychosomatic reaction, but I'm pretty sure the last time you got to this fight you also like belched. I think it's a coincidence, or maybe I'm misremembering,
I've been repping.
but like something about seeing this bull. This frickin' cow is just running right into the little blade tornadoes. What a fool.
I didn't fucking dodge it. I'm stupid.
Nah, you're not stupid.
I'm sorry,
You just got bad reflexes. That's something else.
What's your favorite Family Guy funny moment you've seen recently?
Ooh. It's a tough question because I didn't watch any Family Guy funny moments the whole time I was in Japan.
I don't know why not.
I don't know why not either. I didn't even go to the Family Bar guy in Osaka. Whoa. I didn't even go to the Family Guy bar in Osaka.
The Family Bar guy.
So I kind of gotta dig deep on this. Like, I don't think we've watched any since I got home.
No, I was watching some while you were gone.
That's nice.
Watched the episode that had the weird joke about Ted Danson's forehead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the most recent one I saw, because you did send me that one.
And the bit was
I think I just saw the screen cap, though.
It was awesome that the bit wasn't even, oh, he has a big forehead at the end of the day. It was just Ted Danson gets no pussy.
Aw, man. This is, like, categorically untrue on both levels.
In Cheers, he fucks.
He does. It's like a lot of plots revolve around it, or they revolve around him not fucking. But you know that's plot worthy because it's such an anomaly.
Because he really wants to, but he can't due to woke.
Well, no, due to feminism. It's before woke.
It was before woke.
No, you know, due to
I was
mishaps
telling
and
this
stuff.
broad Diane I wanted to blow her back out, and she said that wasn't very based of me.
And he doesn't have a big forehead.
He does. It's like fine that he has a big forehead. There's nothing wrong with that. but he
I
does.
agree with that too. There's other people with big foreheads I think I probably find pretty attractive. But Ted Danson falls in the attractive normal forehead category to me. I don't know.
Like, he doesn't have as big a forehead as, like, Kelsey Grammer, I guess. But that's 'cause
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer don't got no hair.
Well, I guess this
Bro
is
joined
maybe
Cheers
it.
at, like, 27. He already looked 40.
There's like a spectrum of hairlines on Cheers, and Ted's is like way above. Oh shit! It's God Fight. This is just a straight up God Fight. You seem to have easily won the God Fight.
Well, it made me invulnerable, so I didn't take damage from the lightning bolts.
Very good. Good strategy. Is there like, you know, there's like wiki feet, right?
Yeah.
Is there like wiki forehead?
Do people get off on foreheads like that?
I don't know. Usually the answer to that form of question is yes.
Yeah.
People get off to each and everything on God's green earth. Your buddy's still there.
Yeah, he's there every time. And he's
Nice.
like, you go up to him and he smiles. He's like, yeah, my friend.
Oh man, I hope it's bedtime soon.
So it's not even 3 p.m.
Oh god.
There's a little bit of money there.
These urns have coins in them.
A little bit of scratch.
Is that my door?
Okay.
Okay, this episode's over. Goodbye.